When it comes to motivation, it is often believed there are three sources: extrinsic, intrinsic, and transcendent. Each of these sources can play an important role in your day to day life. But when it comes to long term success, some forms of motivation are more enduring than others. Anytime you allow your behavior to be driven by an external outcome, you're giving up your power because the power to determine your own happiness and the power to select your own outcome is being given to an outside source. Whatever goal you choose, it should be intrinsically motivated. In other words, your behavior should be driven by internal rewards. That way, when the outcome you expected does not occur, you will not become demoralized, but rather you will still be able to draw pleasure from accomplishing something that is related to your deeper interest. External praise and notoriety can pass quickly and without cause, so find your satisfaction from within. Not only will it empower you in the face of obstacles, but it will give you happiness that is not externally dependent. Have you ever ran or walked for a long distance? More than likely, you were running towards something. You could have been running to catch the bus, get to class, or get to a certain place before a certain time. Whatever the situation, you were traveling with a purpose and destination in mind. The concept applies to your life as well. How much internal drive can you expect to gather if you have no goal in mind? Life can be like running on a circular track. Some days you will repeat the same pattern as the day before. So if there is not a goal in mind, you will be literally running in circles. That is a routine that will leave you tired and passionless. In order to stay motivated, you need a figurative lighthouse, a goal or dream that you can see that will motivate you to continue on. The notion of a lighthouse is rooted in the fact that it can be seen from a long distance, which means you may have an extended journey before you reach your lighthouse. You may have to work for days, weeks, or even years before you reach your final destination. The fact that it may take a while is not a negative. As long as you are focused on your aspiration, you will reach it. Your dreams can serve as a beacon of hope and light for you. When the clouds begin to darken and rain pours, you will have a light to keep you focused. Find your dream and you will find your light. When you find your lighthouse, it will be memorable and remarkable. When you think about it, you will feel something in your bones. If you think about your aspiration and you don't feel anything, it may not be your lighthouse. Can you really expect to put your best foot forward over a mediocre objective? You can't. But you will find something when you dream. You will find an internal light that only you can extinguish. Whenever you hear external criticism, it's just noise, and only you can decide how to process that noise. Only you can make the decision whether the noise will dampen your light or give you motivation. Find the light and hold on to it. It is common for people to believe that they never had a dream for their own life. However, all of us have been exposed to something that enthralled, excited, or amazed us at some point in our life. You have seen it. You have just decided to deny, ignore, or reject it. If you feel that way, you need to slow crawl through the recesses of your mind to find it or find a new goal altogether. Because you have to find it. It doesn't mean you can't live a meaningful life if you don't, but you will be living below your potential. You are never too old to dream a new dream. If you feel like you have reached your goal or a past goal is unattainable, create a new plan. Your lighthouse is a distant objective, but your aspirations are interchangeable. The intent is to have a purpose in your life that can propel you forward, because it's not enough to just dream. You have to act upon your dreams. You have to place one foot ahead of the other in consecutive motion and create your own future.